So you probably have one of these by the title, and I've had trouble using them, and they're like these little fountain pens, but they're actually, sorry for background noise, they're actually just normal pens, but as you can see here, it's like very inconsistent on when it wants to work. I have one over here that usually works. My luck, it's probably not going to. I think these are different brands, but I got both of these at the dollar store, so but this one I've been using, and I did the tips on it, and as you can see, it's working great. And let's see if we can use what I used on this one to fix this one. But these are just some tips. The first thing is to make sure that whenever I keep this like stationed, I try to keep it like this so that the ink is flowing down into it. But for a more quick way, here's what I usually do. So you're going to take off the lid first, and you kind of see how it has like a little, I don't know what to call this. It's like a little thing. You don't actually twist this part. I don't know what I was doing there. But you take this part out of this part. This is not a very scientific explanation. It's just what. And you should see a little cartridge here that you can kind of like, I mean, I guess you could take it out, but I want to do that. Don't take it out. I have done that before. It got ink literally everywhere. It took so long to clean up. I think you can pop it out like that. Yep, but I don't like doing that because it freaks me out. And what I usually do is I go like this, but you could do that with it on, but like that. And then if it's still being inconsistent and not working, you can take the cartridge and lightly squeeze it like this. For me, for this one that's been working well, I did the same thing, and it still wasn't like working perfectly, but after like a day or two it started working, which that's not what you want the answer to be. And I think if you just squeeze it enough and like play around with it enough, it'll start working. But for mine, for this zebra one, it took like a day before it started working normally. I don't know if it does that, sorry, with all of them. Hopefully not. But you kind of like squeeze it like that. And let's see if it actually starts to work. Okay. It's still a little inconsistent, but okay. See how much better that is compared to this? But yeah, so then once you're done like kind of like fiddling with it, you just take the part on the back and you put it back in. And as you probably saw at the beginning, this part was not like, here, let me actually put it, this part was not like filled up at all, but now it kind of has like black ink flowing through it, and that's what you want, because now the ink is flowing through the pen. I can't explain this well, but it's flowing through it, and now you have working ink pen. And like I said, these are not expensive at all. I got mine for $1. Is it not gonna work now? These things are pretty I don't know, they can like just randomly stop working like all of a sudden, so I don't like using them that much. But if you do these tips, eventually they will start working.
Who goes there?
Sorry, that was my dad. But yeah, So if it's still not working, you know, do the shake up method. This is what I usually do, to just go like that to make sure that it's like facing down. Try to get the ink flowing again. And most of the time that works, so that you can do whatever you want. So basically, recap, take it out, squeeze the cartridge, the ink cartridge, get the ink flowing, and for a short time just shake it until it goes again. And that's pretty much it. I hope that this was helpful. I made this video because I remember whenever I was using mine, I didn't know that you could like take the cartridge out and stuff, and it helped so much. So now they work pretty good. Like I said, they're still a little janky. I bet if you bought ones that were like more than $1, they're probably not as janky. But that's about it. I hope that this helped you in some way or another. And bye!